Today we're talking about crafting your message into something that captures your audience and keeps them watching. Do we have any glue sticks? Gosh, thanks. Hey, I'm Patrick with your marketing team. Crafting your message obviously doesn't mean pulling out the construction paper and the glue sticks, but it is something you should take seriously. There are several things that make up a great video, but your message is the most important part. It's the heart. It's the entire point of making the video in the first place. So you need to spend time crafting great messages. Before we get into the details of what your message should look like, there are a few things to think about, to research, determine. Number 1, audience. Ask yourself, who am I talking to? Am I talking to buyers, partners, fellow loan officers? Then get even more specific. Am I talking to first-time homebuyers, past clients, or realtors? Knowing your audience will give you the insight required to craft an engaging and relevant message. It will help give you the right perspective and lay the groundwork for everything else in your video. Number 2, length. The length of your video is very important. You want to keep your audience engaged and make sure they watch the entire thing. Length should be determined by the topic you're speaking on and the audience you're trying to reach. In this day and age of short attention spans, the general rule is, the shorter, the better. We stand by this rule because people generally want easily consumable, quick content. But like I said, it really depends on the topic and audience. If your audience is buyers and you're talking about the things they shouldn't do once they've started the process, this should be short and to the point. If your audience is realtors and you're educating them on the different loan types, this could be a fairly long video. Occasionally, it's okay to do a longer video and see if your audience stays engaged. But a better idea might be to split this video into a series, into bite-sized, easily consumable content. Keep it short, keep it sweet. Number 3, platform. By platform, we mean, where will your video be seen? Will it be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram? Knowing where you want to post your video is very important. Number 4, authenticity. Now let me be frank about you being Frank, but only if your name is Frank. People want to see and engage with a real person. This simply means be yourself. Don't try and be like the talk jet guy or another person or your favorite TV personality. It won't work. Craft your message with your voice and your personality. If humor comes easily to you, throw it in. If sports is your thing, sprinkle that on top. If green living is your cup of tea, pour some of that in there. Just be yourself and your audience will be more likely to engage and follow. Now that we've covered all that, let's talk about message structure. Your message, just like a good story, should have a beginning, a middle, and an end. We like to break it down even further. Your beginning should capture people's attention and tell them what they're about to watch. Start with a hook. This is a super short summary of your video that will hopefully capture someone's attention by telling them the main point, creating a little mystery, or even being humorous. For instance, the hook for this video told you what the video was about, gave you some positive benefits, and had a silly little joke. You only get 3 to 5 seconds to capture someone's attention, and your hook should do just that. The next piece of your beginning is optional, but it can be a nice touch depending on the platform. It's a title sequence. This can be super simple and should be quick. It's also a great way to add a little branding to your videos. Like I said, this is optional and will require some video editing, so it's totally fine to skip this one. The last part of your beginning is your intro. Tell the people who and what you are. This should be quick. It's not the time to list all your amazing accomplishments. Just tell them your name, your title, and maybe a specialty you have. Then lead your audience into the next section. The middle. The middle of your message is your main content. This is where you dive into the subject matter and give the people what they want. Once you've made it through the main content, it's time to wrap it up with your ending. This should be a short summary of your message, a call to action, and maybe even a question to get more engagement. The summary is a great place to reiterate the bottom line or overarching takeaway. It's also your final thoughts. A call to action, or CTA, is when you ask your audience to do something. This could be to contact you, to pre-qualify, to download the Loanfly app, or anything you want. But be sure to make the execution of this action super convenient by providing links or on-screen text or whatever it takes to make it easier for your audience. Asking a question at the end of your video and encouraging your audience to comment is a great way to start conversations and increase engagement. If your video is a market update for realtors, you could say something like, "For all the realtors watching, let me know in the comments below how you see this affecting your markets." Asking a simple question is an easy addition that can have great impact. Another thing you can do in your ending is point to other content. If you're in a series about the different loan types, let your audience know about the other videos in the series or when they can expect more. Finally, don't forget to sign off. Your sign off is another great opportunity to show more personality and maybe throw in a bit of humor if that's your thing. It takes a bit of time and practice to craft great messages, but if you follow these steps, you'll be well on your way to creating engaging, highly consumable video content. If you have any questions about this or anything else related to video, email us at video@houseloan.com and check out the links in the description below for more video and marketing tips and tricks. We hope this helps and sets you up for success in your video and marketing journey. And remember, the best way to get started is to just dive in. Until next time. Will you clean this up for me, Sam?
Yeah.
It's a mess. You just got glitter everywhere. Sam!